Juarez a bit off balance.
You know, one of the differences between these two boxers is that Mike Juarez's attack is kind of one-dimensional. Jab, right hand, there's really not too much else. Adams, you see, mixes in body shots, mixes in left hooks to both the body and the head. His is a more diversified attack. There's the jab, right hand by Juarez. That's the staple of his attack, but against a clever boxer like Adams, it's going to be tough to get those in, although that right hand got him.
Push back.
Juarez has four third round knockouts. Adams has 3. The referee urging the boxers fight their way out of clinches.
Head still, hands moving. Head still, hands moving.
He almost sounds like a corner man.
Now there's the hook from Juarez. You see when he mixes it up, he can get some things done. And because it landed, he went back to it again. Good idea.
Within the final half minute of round 3.
Both men have made extensive use of their jabs, but it has been Adams who has been more accurate with that punch.
Shot to the body by Adams, but it's Mike Juarez who continues to press this bout at the end of round 3. Welcome back to the Ohio State Fair in Columbus, Ohio, the capital of the state of Ohio. Bob Papa along with Al Bernstein in the ring in a scheduled 12-round featherweight bout. Clarence Bones Adams and Mike Juarez. So far in this bout, Adams, I would think, with the edge.
He has been more consistent, and the punches should tell us in round 5 as well. And that's pretty much this fight in microcosm. The only difference is, for a few rounds, Juarez was throwing more punches. As this fight has gone on, Adams has steadily increased his number of punches. And normally, he's not the quickest starter in the world. It takes him a couple rounds to get his engines revved.
I think the only round you and I disagreed upon was the second round when Juarez threw 117 punches, only landed 17 of them, and Adams had landed 22 punches in that round. I sort of leaned toward Juarez.
And that was a round you could have given to Juarez.
Not that he's fought poorly, just not good enough to this point.
That's our Australian view from down under. We like to give you a variety here.
That's just about the view we have.
Yeah, that is true. It parallels what we see.
We are men at work. Down under.
That's true. Oh, my. How many musical references can we make tonight? Let's see. Perhaps as the evening goes on, we'll have more. Bones Adams is giving a very workmanlike performance. He is really...
Ooh, their heads came together.
Yeah, they banged heads badly there, and that was a clash of heads. That was not an intentional.
Both of you, all right, come on. Accidental, both of you.
You heard the referee.
Under a minute to go in round 6.
Juarez still throwing primarily the jab in the right hand. And he's still just a bit short with that right hand. They talked to him about that, about getting in a step closer. You get a look at the distance between these two men. See, there's the right. It just misses every time he throws it, or most times. Adams able to move back.
Final 25 seconds of round 6, the midway point of this bout. And the heads come together again. As you hear Mike Juarez groan. This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds. Clarence Adams going to southpaw against Mike Juarez on the deuce. Lots of fun at the Ohio State Fair. Rides for all, lots of activities, games to be played, great food, and some good boxing action going on as well between Clarence Adams and Mike Juarez.
Here's where they clashed heads. A right hand by Adams, and as he came up, both of their heads came together, and both men were hurt by that. but it was unintentional.
That's the view over Al's
Where's
shoulder. Al, turn, say hello.
Oh,
Hi, Mom.
shucks. Missed my big opportunity.
And this is where we view the fights. Sometimes
I gotta stop letting you be an influence on me, really.
sometimes we are. See, tonight we're not that far from the ring as far as height. Some nights, like when we're in some establishments in Atlantic City, we're in almost an orchestra pit.
That is true, as in last week. There are the punches through round 6, and Adams doing pretty much what he started off doing, landing at a very good percentage and landing more punches.
And the scorecard.
That is why I have him ahead in this match. I have given him literally every round, and as you said, round 2 was the close one, which you gave to Juarez, but no question Adams is winning this bout.
Push back.
Neither man has ever scored a knockout past round 6.
Put your heads inside. Both you come in. Watch your head.
I'll take a moment to wish a happy birthday to my wife, Connie.
Ah, the Conster.
She has a birthday tonight, and she's back in Las Vegas watching, so happy birthday, sweetheart.
Doesn't look a day over 20.
She loves you, Bob.
But I mean that.
Yeah, it's true, actually.
Push back. Come on, push back and box. Push back. There you go.
Juarez is in a very difficult position here. He's not a huge puncher, and he's in against a man who is outboxing him, and we're already in round 7.
And, you know, the corner of Juarez had urged him to get a half step closer so he could land that right hand. Well, Adams has enough ring savvy to keep Juarez at that extra half-pace distance.
Adams throwing very nice combinations and landing off. There's Juarez getting the hook in. You can feel with Adams now healthy, doing a good job. You can just feel him getting ready to make a run with 5 or 6 good wins and shoot for another title. And the way he's fighting tonight, it makes you feel like he's got confidence to do just that.
Clarence Adams in total control at this point.
Break, step back.
See the hand speed of Adams. Very, very impressive.
Good job with the head.
And as you mentioned earlier, Mike Juarez seems to have just one method of trying to attack Clarence Adams, and to this point, it's not working very effectively. We come to the end of round 7, scheduled for 12.
There's the bell.
27-year-old Rocky Gannon defends his IBA light heavyweight championship tonight against Jose Luis Rivera. Gannon 28-6 with 21 career knockouts. Right now, round 8 in progress in the ring here at the Ohio State Fair. Clarence Adams and Mike Juarez in a scheduled 12-rounder. Take a look at numbers in round 7.
Again, Bones, Adams continuing to pretty much double the number of punches landed by Juarez. And there again, the combination by Adams. They told Juarez in his corner, you've got to get closer when you throw that right hand and try the lead right a little bit. And he is trying it. It's just not getting it there.
And Juarez said that Adams did not hurt him, but it's Adams who is standing strong in the pocket right now. Good counter shots by Adams.
Push back.
You know, that was a nice combination by Juarez, but he just didn't. He landed one of the 3 punches and for his troubles took a big counter right hand. It's not that Mike Juarez is really fighting that badly. I think it's more that Adams is doing well. Now there you see Juarez has hand speed and can throw combinations, and that was only because Adams let him do it by standing in the corner.
All right, you got it.
Mention that Rocky Gannon is fighting in our main event as we come to the midway point here of round number 8. He will be taking on that man, Jose Luis Rivera from Cleveland, Ohio. The 30-year-old Rivera trying to avenge a 1994 8-round loss to Rocky Gannon in Mississippi.
Should be very interesting. I think their first fight was intriguing, and this one should be as well. Boy, look at Bones Adams go to town on the inside against Juarez. He is just landing nice combinations. This is vintage Bones Adams tonight. He's performing very, very well. Making Juarez miss.
Push back, your hands are free now, box.
Taking a breather. Juarez stumbled off balance there. 40 seconds to go in round 8. As Bones Adams completes the 208th round of his professional career at the ripe old age of 23. He just turned 23 earlier this month.
That's amazing when you think about it. He has been a pro a long time.
Actually, it was early last month. I forgot we're in August already. It was
Time
July
flies.
the 6th.